As he looked at his hand, the demon lord felt a change. Some of the dark lines of his curse mark had faded. A flicker of surprise crossed his face. Magnus noticed a subtle change in his highness, but chose to stay silent, not asking a single question. Fenna wondered what she should make next for the demon lord, which dish would help him, and how could she make it special. A messenger arrived with urgent news. A nearby village was struck by a strange illness. The villagers were suffering, and help was needed immediately. The demon lord's voice was sharp and commanding. He ordered Magnus to find Fenna at once and prepare for an immediate departure. There was no time to waste. The urgency in his tone left no room for delay. After a long ride, they finally arrived at the village. The streets were quiet, and the air was heavy with worry. As they entered the village, their eyes fell on the sick and starving villagers, faces pale and bodies weak. The people huddled in sorrow, their quiet suffering filling the air with a heavy sadness. Fenna worked with the herbs, her hands gentle and her heart full of care, and knowingly, her magic stirred, growing stronger with every feeling of empathy. Demon Lord watched quietly, slowly realizing the true depth of her power. As the child's condition worsened, Fenna poured all her heart into her magic. Her empathy and care sparked a bright, gentle glow, healing the child with every ounce of her power. The demon lord unleashed his magic, and the village slowly returned to life. Trees grew lush and green, the well brimmed with fresh water, and the air felt warm and peaceful once more. Fenna worked tirelessly in the village, preparing meals for the sick and hungry. With the help of the castle members, she cooked herbs, vegetables, and warm dishes, pouring her heart into every meal to bring comfort and healing to the villagers. The demon lord looked at Fenna and felt grateful. He could see how much care and heart she put into helping others. Fenna said her goodbyes to the villagers. Smiling warmly, she promised to return and then departed, leaving the village peaceful and thankful. The next day, Fenna fell into a deep, long sleep. She was completely exhausted from all her hard work. The next day the demon lord said, "Magnus, my curse is slowly weakening." Magnus observed quietly and said, "I knew it. Something is off with you, my lord." The demon lord said Magnus to inform Fenna that she should join him for lunch today. Fenna rose early and worked quietly in the castle kitchen. She prepared pasta, soft and warm, bread toast topped with buttery sautéed mushrooms, and a rich lamb stew filled with comforting aromas. Each dish was made with care, hoping his lordship would enjoy every bite. Fenna sat for lunch beside the demon lord, a little shy but calm, as she watched him eat with such quiet passion, truly savoring every flavor she made. She felt a warm happiness rise in her chest. It was the first time she truly enjoyed sharing a meal with him. The demon lord found himself unusually delighted with the dessert. Its soft sweetness was unlike anything he had ever tasted. Fenna explained that this dish came from her own distant world. Time passed as Fenna continued preparing dish after dish, each crafted with care and magic. The demon lord tasted them all, savoring the flavors. Yet he sensed that only part of his curse had faded, the rest remained, watching him. Fenna's thoughts turned inward, pondering how she could lift the remaining shadow of the curse. Determined to find a way, the celestial globe whispered to Fenna, "You have reached the limit of healing with fruit alone. The next step lies deeper, within the demon lord's forgotten heart." Fenna learns from Celestial Globe that there's a dish from the Demon Lord's childhood that can unlock emotional memories. Fenna carefully looked through old letters, palace records, and a mysterious cookbook, but found no clues. Nothing seemed to reveal the ingredients of the dish from the Demon Lord's forgotten childhood. Fenna decided to ask herself what the Demon Lord's favorite food had been in his childhood, hoping to uncover the taste that might unlock the remaining part of his curse. The Demon Lord admitted he remembered very little of his childhood. A shadow of sadness crossed his face, hinting at memories long lost and a longing he could not fully express. Fenna asked the Demon Lord if there was anything he liked specifically even now. He replied softly, "Cookies. I like cookies." Fenna feels a warm joy in her heart. Determined, she thinks, "I will give it a try. I will make cookies." What will Fenna discover next on her journey? Stay tuned for the next episode.